Sony Interactive Entertainment presents Japan Studio. Blue Point Games. Language options. I am English. Wow, for all the gamers out there, I've never seen this as an option before. That's really funny. That is a really funny accessibility option. Oh my goodness. They know what the people want. They know what the people need. Oh man. I'm just gonna stick with default. I think that's probably for the best. The game automatically saved your progress, by the way. Not mine, just yours. Oh, I'm getting chills. I'm just kind of letting this sink in, I guess. Letting it speak for itself, almost. You know, counterproductive to any traditional Let's Play. Why do those clouds look so cartoony? Compared to everything else, it feels weird. What is it about them? Is it just the rim lighting? I don't know. Everything else is like realistic, and then those clouds just jumped out to me. It's like, this is cartoon. But they're not inherent? I don't know. Whatever. Horseman. But not an actual horseman. Or a centaur, or anything like that. No, it's a man on a horse. In the rain. Well, hiding from the rain. Sort of. He's on a mission. He can't let rain distract him. He has found a temple. He has found the world's longest bridge. I weep for the horse's hooves, where it now must trek across the entire thing. Weird that this bridge is, like, perhaps in my mind the most iconic thing about this game. It's just such a striking visual, I guess. The imagery is on point. Okay, so I wasn't sure if this is one of those games, like, because Nintendo has been lately doing this whole thing where it's like, you start up the game and it just immediately boots you into gameplay, and it's like, what's a title screen? You have to start the game twice for that to happen. So I wasn't sure if that was happening here or not. Hey there, Ulti Zeta here. Welcome to my 150th Let's Play. The big 150. Welcome to Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. I realize this might seem like an extremely out there pick, but trust me, it's not. Well, sort of? I don't know. Either way, welcome to Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. The PlayStation 4 version on my PlayStation 5. Not the original, if you're a purist. It's just... This is the version that I have that's most accessible to me. So, it's the version that I'm playing, and unlike some other remakes, I don't know, I've heard, like, it's at least... Like, I don't know, I've heard good things. I haven't heard bad things about this remake. And it's all, again, it's the version that I have, so I'm going to play it, and whatever. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to open this Let's Play. So, Shadow of the Colossus. I've chosen this game because it's a particularly special game to me, and I can get into why. I should check and make sure. I'm just looking for subtitles. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Reading's important. Reading's very important. But yeah. I guess, considering the nature of the game, I can talk about it a little bit more later. But if you don't know, Shadow of the Colossus is a big PlayStation 2 game. Made very popular. Well, sort of very popular. It's well known, but niche at the same time. It's in a weird middle ground gray area. I don't know, but I think at this point it's definitely more of an iconic cult classic. I mean, it got a remake and all. Big budget HD and everything. So, that's pretty exciting. So, essentially, we'll get into it, but the plot of the game is that we are playing as Horseman. We're playing as Wander and his horse Agro, as we'll eventually find out, I guess, as soon as gameplay appears, essentially. Right now, it's still just cutscene, but it's very important cutscene. This is a very cinematic game. You'll understand if you've never seen it before, which I would be a little surprised, but I don't know. Not the end of the world. I guess it's less of a surprise of not seeing the game, and more so that my Let's Play would be the first time somebody sees it. If that makes more sense. Turn down my TV volume just a little bit, just to make sure that the rumbles and grumbles aren't picking up on audio. I mean, even if they are, they're probably getting toned out, because I have to use a noise gate filter to tune out my fan when I play, at least when I record in the summertime, and it is hot lately, so I need the fan to stay alive and not die of heat stroke in my room. Especially with a PlayStation 5 turned on. If you've never had one of those babies get real hot and warm. Anyways, Wander and Agro crossed their big bridge and made their way to this temple. I think it has a name, but search me if I know what it is. Look at all these strange statues. They're almost colossal, one might say. Plot twist. He was with a person the whole time. Nobody saw that coming. This place has clearly seen better days. Don't just disrobe them like that. That's disrespectful. Damn, that's your face in this version? Okay. That place began from the resonance of intersecting points. They are memories replaced by ends and not and etched into stone. Blood, young sprouts, sky, and the one with the ability to control beings created from light. In that world, it is said that if one should wish it, one can bring back the souls of the dead. But to trespass upon that land is strictly forbidden. But trespass is exactly what Wander did. He'll do anything to bring his girl back. Including break the rules. But rule breaking does not come without punishment. Who are these fine scrungly shadows? Maybe they're friendly. This is a friendly gesture of friendliness. They're so friendly that they evaporated. Thou possess the ancient sword. So thou art mortal. Are you Dormin? I was told that in this place, at the ends of the world, there exists a being who can control the souls of the dead. Thou art correct. We are the one known as Dormin. She was sacrificed, or she had a cursed fate. Please, I need you to bring back her soul. That maiden's soul? Souls that are once lost cannot be reclaimed. Is that not the law of mortals? With that sword, however, it may not be impossible. Really? That is, of course, if thou manage to accomplish what we asketh. What do I have to do? Behold the idols that stand along the wall. Thou art to destroy all of them. But those idols cannot be destroyed by the mere hands of a mortal. Then what am I to do? In this land, there exist colossi that are the incarnations of those idols. If thou defeat those colossi, the idols shall fall. Like a weird dub situation. Where, like, I read the text so much faster, but they're speaking a different language, so I have to wait for them to catch up. But heeds this, the price you pay may be heavy indeed. Doesn't matter. I'll never give up the fight. Very well. Raise thy sword by the light. And head to the place where the sword's light gathers. There thou shalt find the colossi thou art to defeat. And thus, we have our mission, we have our goal. Now be on thy way, and we have control of the character. Press X to jump. Thank you, Dormine. Alright. It's unlit place. Hold up sword using R1. Okay. So this is how we find our way. Oh, you know, I'm pretty certain Dormine's voice is different in this version. But I think these are the same voice clips for Wander, at least. So... okay, this is wonky. I see. The camera kept tilting up because I was holding forward as in to go forward. With aggro, but you don't actually need to do that. Aggro just kind of runs automatically. Anyways, this seems pretty straightforward. So, Shadow of the Colossus, huh? This game holds a very, very special place in my heart. It's come up in other stories before that I have a cousin. I've got multiple cousins, in fact, but this cousin in particular is one who has come up multiple times. He's the one I borrowed games like the classic Spyro trilogy from, borrowed Jak and Daxter from him. He's the one I watched play Zelda Twilight Princess. A lot of things like that. Like, for the longest time I've been bringing up when, you know, when relevant. We would play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, I watched him play Resident Evil 4, Zelda Wind Waker as well. Plenty of just various games from around that era. Is just a lot of what I would watch and get closer to him. It was like a bonding experience, just watching him play games. It was, in a sense, my first Let's Plays were watching family members play games. And he was the one, honestly, despite not living in my house with with me. He was probably the one I watched play games the most, compared to my other brothers. Not that I didn't watch my brothers play games, but, you know. I especially watched my cousin. And the number one game that I would always watch him play was Shadow of the Colossus on PlayStation 2. I see that I'm trying to grab onto stuff, but where... Oh, okay. Fine. No? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. R2... Right. R2 is the other one. Got it. I'm not smart. I'm not generally a PlayStation gamer. I'm gonna have to learn these controls eventually. Alright, so that's the climb button. Got it. Very important that I learn how to climb. So, yeah, I would watch my cousin play Shadow of the Colossus so many times. I've probably seen this game, like, I would guess at least 15 times, if not more. I watched him play this game all the time. It was like a tradition. I have never played it. I tried to play it once. I borrowed it once, but it was at a time when I was so bad at video games, I couldn't get past this part that I'm doing right now. Although I do think it didn't help that I didn't know where my PlayStation 2 memory card was, so I also couldn't save, so that I think that demoralized me as well. So I don't think it was just the fact that I was bad at games, but I was also bad at games. I didn't reach the first Colossus. Which, if you're unfamiliar with the game still, this game is basically, like, there's not much of an... I mean, there is a big, giant overworld to go through. But, there's not much to do, especially with... I mean, especially with the first one. It's just like a straight line. Go forward. There's more to explore later. I mean, I can probably pause... There's no map? I could have sworn there, like, you could pause the screen and get a map. Maybe that's only PlayStation 2, or maybe I'm just hitting the wrong button. I don't know. Regardless, trust me, there's more to explore in the world. But, for the most part, this game is just about fighting bosses. 16 of them, to be precise, which, in my opinion, means that there's going to be exactly 16 episodes of this Let's Play. Exactly 16. Because there's going to be one episode per Colossus. That's how this is going to work. Speaking of Colossi, here's our first big boy. There he is. God. It's so silly. I have a brave face right now, but I am genuinely scared. Like, it's a childhood thing for me. But these guys fucking freaked me out, and I have always been scared of them. Like, there's just such an intimidating factor for them. This guy is the first one. He's easy. I know he's easy. I'll have to refigure out everybody, but, like, for the most part, I think I'm going to be able to remember what to do when I see most of them. But, like, God, I'm just intimidated. It's real. I'm intimidated. This game's intimidating to me. So in a weird way, this Let's Play is also, like, me trying to genuinely just face my fears of that. Like, these guys freaked me out. Their little beady eyes. You see me? You see me? I'm coming for you. I'm facing my fears. He saw me. Okay. So, how do I deal with this guy again? Ironically, I actually don't think I remember in full exactly what I'm supposed to do. Do I just start climbing him? Okay. Gotta climb the other foot. Ah! Does that red bar my health? Don't you shake me off. I'm trying to stab you. I'm like a little mosquito. Okay, now we climb up his butt. Please stop shaking. Please stop shaking. Let me get onto this convenient platform on your back and regain my stamina in the circle in the corner there. Very important. Kind of jump. That helps us get up. Okay. Alright, wait on the neck a little bit. Okay. Now we got a sigil. Now, we stab it. We wind up a little bit more to get more damage. Don't mind all this blood, Wander. We got a trophy! Hooray! That totally doesn't ruin the mood. I mean, my commentary will probably ruin the mood anyway. But there we go! The first Colossus defeated. Ah. And we get miasmad. I won't lie, that felt really good. It was genuinely really easy, but I can't hide the fact that holy fuck, I'm intimidated. I'm intimidated by this game. This is me finally going forward and being like, yes, I will beat this game. I will defeat my childhood for real. Because that's part of what this is. That's why I chose this game for Let's Play number 150. Because it's been... Since Let's Play 100, I kind of stopped caring too much about what every 10th Let's Play was. They kind of have lined up to be, like, fancier Let's Plays still, relatively, but it's mostly been accidental. This time, it's the first time it's deliberate for me, and it's like, since number 100, where I've tried to do something special, and particularly noteworthy. And... so... that... this game is meaningful for me in so many ways. And because it's such an important game in my childhood, and yet I've never played it, this is me correcting that. I'm finally going through with what I've needed to do all my life, essentially. This is what it's been building up for. I have to prove it to my past self. Make the kind of thing that my past self would have loved to watch. Anyways, thy next foe is in the seaside cave. It moves slowly. Raise thy courage to defeat it. quickly. I can handle that. I can handle slow. Like I said, I'm a mosquito. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's gonna be 1 Colossus per episode. So, that is going to wrap up this first episode of Shadow of the Colossus. Hi, Agro, how you doing? So, next time on, well, I'm not ending the episode immediately because I have a couple other things to say. I just want to make sure that I've finished my thoughts. But yeah, very special game, very important game, and I really hope that this Let's Play turns out to be very noteworthy, because, you know, in a sense, again, Shadow of the Colossus was like my first sort of Let's Play, watching my cousin play that game. And finally sitting down and getting to experience it for myself is gonna be meaningful to me. So, because it's so meaningful, because it's Let's Play 150, and because I want to make it feel a little special, normally, lately, my schedule for like the past 3 years, 4 years, has been every 3 days I upload a new video, and usually I do two Let's Plays at once. Sometimes I even do 3 Let's Plays at once. I don't know yet if I'm going to schedule this to be daily episodes or not, or every other day, but it's going to be faster than the usual every 3 days. It's going to be either daily or every 2 days. So, either tomorrow or the day after, you're going to get to see episode 2, and that's exciting. And it's also going to be going up entirely on its own. There will not be another Let's Play going up alongside this. It's just going to be Shadow of the Colossus for the next 15 episodes. So, if you're not going to watch this, then you're not going to hear this. So it'll probably be a little confusing for people who aren't watching this Let's Play, but whatever. Regardless, I'm looking forward to this. I'm excited to just relive this game, relive a part of my childhood that's like, it's so weird that I've never played the game, but I still know it very well, and have seen it so many times. It's probably the game I know the most about that I've never actually played. Aside from the fact that there's a lot I still don't know about it. I am not an expert on this game. But regardless, I'm looking forward to this. I hope you guys are too. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. Let's Play number 150. See you guys next episode.